So more and more people are becoming aware of the fact that we are being lied to by our media and that we need to do our own homework. And also the fact that many of our industries they have been hijacked and we are not taught or informed of the truth. Most of the time we have to do our own homework. And some care and some don't care. It is what it is. And the more aware you are, the more you realize how brainwashed our society really is. But that's not the intent of this video. The intent of this video is to say, you can learn so much about the external world, but don't forget the lies that we feed our mind. The lies that we were taught and told as kids that we believe blindly and we think it's the truth. Because it became a paradigm for us. Because it defined us. And it becomes hard for us to admit that maybe we were wrong. And maybe that there is more to the world than we thought we knew. More to us than we believed because somebody told us that's wrong. When in reality, again, there's no right or wrong. It was the path that one needs to go through to become the person that they are today. Now, in this game of life, it is my belief that you end up where you need to be. Everything happens for a reason. Granted, in 2020, when we were put in this lockdown, many of us tried to wake up others. It was futile. We shouldn't have done that. Lessons learned. It's an individual path for us to recognize what has been for us. To align ourselves with the version of us who we are meant to be so everything lines up. And realizing that there's duality in this life. That in order for the light to exist, so does the dark. They have to coexist. Otherwise, how can you see the light without the dark? And so it's just a reminder that we need to go internally and with ourselves, with our beliefs, our mental. And before we react, think about the repercussions. Be conscious. Be aware. Be open-minded. And I'll be the first to put this out there. Granted, when I tried to wake people up, maybe my approach wasn't the best. And maybe I've made mistakes. Those are lessons learned to me. I don't like to use the term mistakes in my dictionary. But again, I do believe everything happens for a reason. Maybe I helped somebody wake up from things that they were not aware of. Or maybe I needed to do more of my own personal digging into myself of how I can become better. No one is perfect. We're all imperfectly perfect. And we've been taught this growing up that, hey, I have a perfect life. But honestly, that's the human experience. We go through ups and downs. We go through happy moments. Moments where we get angry, frustrated, jealous. All of these emotions are part of that human experience. And when we use something like food or technology or external validation to fill our soul, we're actually disconnecting ourselves from God's source. We're disconnecting ourselves from our true selves. That's why it makes manifestation that much more difficult for us. Now, we're always manifesting our life, but it's what we're thinking. It's what we're believing. And when you take that time and opportunity to think about that, and many of the thoughts, again, are the same thoughts you've had the day before, unless you change your mind, nothing changes. And if nothing changes, the world remains as it is. This is why we've had powerful leaders and philosophers say, we must be the change. It is up to us individually to be the light in this world, but also embrace all parts of ourselves. And it is difficult. I have my moments. I've had my moments these last couple months where I'm like, I could have done this better. So I'm learning from that. and then becoming wiser of what to avoid or how to change my interactions with certain individuals. And it doesn't matter whether you're in the thinking, the left is wrong or the right is wrong. It matters how you treat others and the legacy you leave behind. Understand that there is a way to say things to people. And also understanding people's actions, their intentions. Because not everybody has the purest intentions for you. And that is A-okay. And once you realize that, you find your peace within, and you become generally more happier in life and have positive thoughts, thus attracting what you really want in life. You become in alignment, and that's all that is.